that Hillary Clinton's campaign was actually spying on Donald Trump.
Exactly, man.
Just like you couldn't share all of the Hunter Biden stories from the New York Post and Fox and everywhere else, even though we now know that that's true. And so when you analyze this situation, I think they're going to toss Hillary out there, and I think she's going to get destroyed, because here's the real question, Tucker, and I'd love to hear you think about how the Democrats are going to spin this. If Biden doesn't run, it is sexist and racist by the Democratic
Oh
Party's
shit, there's a
own
creeper.
standards if
This gives a
Kamala
bad news.
Harris isn't the nominee. So at least if they go with Hillary, they can cross off the sexist part. It'll still be racist,
Oh, really?
but she'll only be half wrong and half worthy of condemnation.
I think that's an incisive point. I guess my one disagreement would be on Hillary herself. Maybe when voters discover how oppressed she's been. I mean, she seems obviously like this sinister, entitled, rich lady who's had everything handed to her, got a Senate seat because her husband was president. But when people learn that everyone's picking on her because she's a girl, don't you think, like Oprah, she'll become very popular?
Cool.
Well, look, I mean, that's her calling card, right? But she's going to get beaten in the oppression Olympics by Kamala Harris.
I got you back, everybody, this man.
Kamala Harris has got raised, right? I mean, if you have the pyramid,
I defend like you, camp like these monsters and stuff while you're building the like shelter.
Harris is at the apex, right? I mean, she is the ultimate victim as a black woman, and if she is not allowed to be the nominee after being vice president, then Hillary Clinton will be racist. Now, again, she can slide on the sexism angle, but I don't see how she gets past being racist under Democratic Party ideology right now. So I think, look, as much as I think Hillary would be the candidate, I think that Kamala Harris is going to racism her to death, and there's just no way for her to be the nominee. I don't know how she pulls it off.
It's kind of amusing to see someone do that to her after watching her do it to others.
It's amazing.
Yeah, the rich white lady calling other people racist. Excellent seats, man. Thank you.
Damn, I died.
Hey, great seeing you, Tucker. Thanks for having me.
So you just heard reference to Mayor Pete Buttigieg of South Bend. He's now, believe it or not, the Transportation Secretary of the United States at a moment when our transportation grid is falling apart.
My bad, dude.
Tried to fly commercially recently? So, are you surprised by this? Well, we're not, now that we learn the details of Pete Buttigieg's tenure as mayor of South Bend, Indiana. We'll have those details for you straight ahead. Plus, the judge and the doctor ready to buzz in for final exam. Come on.
What makes my heart beat? Having everything I want in the place I love. Jamaica, heartbeat of the world.
My bad, dude. I keep dying. Fuck.
Why should you switch to Pure Talk? Because they use the same network as the larger providers for much less. With plans at $30 a month for unlimited talk,
I'm sure I get back to camp if I can. Alright, see you later.
Family saves over $70 a month by switching to Pure Talk. And remember, you'll get the same number of bars because it's on the same network as the larger providers. Dial pound 250 and say Pure TV to save 50% off your first month. Pure Talk. Simply smarter wireless.
Alright, great.
Hunter Biden is the most protected person in the country.
Alright, man. Thanks.
He was given race and favor jobs well beyond
How do you open the door?
credentials.
It just is astounding.
Oh, shit. Right, my bad. Please, no click to that.
Business venture that does not revolve around his father's political power.
Right click.
Tens of millions
Right.
from Ukraine,
Thanks, man.
China, Russian entities.
Hunter is this barely functional human. He had a roaring sex addiction, obsessively videotaping every aspect of his life.
Alright. Got some creepers over here.
Houston, you got a problem here.
Just an ocean.
Walked in, a customer clutching 3 MacBook Pros. It's not stuff you would ever want to see the light of day.
Offering to pay the big guy, Joe Biden himself.
This is American power come to do business, and Joe Biden was assisting at every stage.
Judge Janine Pirro hosts Who is Hunter Biden? Streaming now. Only on Fox Nation.
Recticare Advanced is seriously effective. It soothes the uncomfortable swelling, itching, and pain of your hemorrhoids. Make your
Oh, no way.
Get Recticare Advanced today.
This is it, your last chance to win big money from Publishers Clearinghouse.
Just days left to enter and get $5,000 a week for your life. Then after that, someone who chooses gets $5,000 a week for their life.
February 28th, you could be next. Last chance. Enter now at BCH.com.
By Friday,
$69.95. It's a
Oh,
quality
shit.
exam.
I got you back, man.
Sonny.
Who?
Gail.
No.
Wendy.
I see what you're doing.
2 pairs and a free exam starting at just $69.95. Book an exam today at americasbest.com. Hi, Mom.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell. Retailers, shopping channels, and now even banks have tried canceling myself and my pillow. Well, during these times, your support has meant everything to us. My employees
Yeah.
and I want to personally thank each and every one of you by passing the savings directly on to you. For a limited time, you can get my brand new product, My Slippers, for 50% off. That's the lowest
Right,
price
right.
ever.
Just like for the
And
moment.
remember, My Slippers come with an exclusive 4-layer design. These layers combine to give you amazing comfort and support and help reduce stress on your feet. And with the
Yeah.
durable indoor-outdoor sole, you can wear My Slippers anytime, anywhere. I personally guarantee these will be the most comfortable slippers you'll ever own. So go to mypillow.com now and use the promo code on your screen or call the 1-800 number below to get My Slippers for 50% off, the lowest price in history. And if you do it right now, I'm going to include a free gift with your purchase. Thank you and God bless.
Taking care of yourself so you can be healthy is more important than
Alright,
ever.
and God
And
restart
one
for
of
the day.
best ways to be
Nice.
healthy is with Nutrisystem.
That was me. This is me.
Ah, shoot.
You'll
Some
see
zombie guy.
results right away.
Ah, damn.
My first week, I lost 5 pounds.
Everything's done for you. Your veggies and meats are all pre-cut and portioned out. Easy.
I don't have to worry about preparing everything, and that.
Yeah, I know there's new guys installed.
Including new premium dinners with up to 30 grams of protein and our new ProSync shakes.
I'm gonna pick up some wood while I'm out.
3 hours.
Order now and save big with 50% off all Nutrisystem plans. Now with our weight loss guarantee. Lose 5 pounds in your first week or your money back.
Nutrisystem changed my life. I'm command high health.
Don't wait. Start looking and feeling great right now.
Go online or call 888-675-DIET to get 50% off. Lose 5 pounds in your first week guaranteed. Buxton says you covered.
Russia accuses the U.S.
So like, how long have you been playing Minecraft?
The mayor calling this an attack on the city of New York.
We talked to a couple of them, and they had just crossed illegally.
Wow, it's a long time now.
America eats Russia.
Oh, finally a break.
Yeah.
The endless litany of bad news. It's time for Final Exam, where we pit the news professionals against one another to see who has been paying attention. Today's contestants, the man who prescribes you the pills and the lady who sentences you for the consequences. The judge versus the doc.
He's
Oh
my
my
doctor.
gosh. He's mine too.
He's everybody's doctor, and I want to know if he took any cognitive increasing drugs.
Actually, I did a cognitive exam on the judge, and she beat me, so I want to be handicapped.
Yeah, well, I didn't take any drugs.
Oh, she beats all of us.
Yeah,
Okay, you all know the rules. You make the rules. You're a doctor and a judge. But I'm going to repeat them for our audience. Hands on buzzers. I ask the questions. First one to buzz in gets to answer.
I guess me first.
You must wait until I finish asking a question before you respond to it.
It's me.
You can answer.
How do they put in like the? How do they put in the boxes?
Answer subtracts a point from your total. Best of 5 wins. Now, but keep in mind, all questions are multiple choice.
Gotcha.
You have to wait until you hear all 3 choices before you buzz. Are you ready?
And I want to make sure you're ready with those buzzers, because the last time I played, the guy hit
Thanks,
the
man.
buzzer before you finished.
And then he got disqualified.
No, he wasn't disqualified. He won.
You've seen corruption in our systems, Judge, so you know how it works. All right, question 1, and this is on the level.
Okay.
After an American health inspector was threatened in Mexico by our cartel, our Department of Agriculture decided to punish the entire country by suspending all imports of which Mexican product? Was it A, avocados? Was it B, bell peppers? Was it C, tequila?
Looking pretty good. Nice, man.
Yes, you may.
A, avocado.
You don't think it was tequila, huh? No, we'd know if it was tequila. What was the answer? Let's go to the tape.
If you love guacamole, you'll want to pay attention. The U.S. stopped all avocado imports from Mexico until further notice following a threat to an American safety inspector.
Yes, I knew.
You knew that?
I knew, but I have a slow head.
Okay.
I'm behind cognitively, and I'm behind everything.
No, you took a drug. You're just cheating everybody. Go ahead.
Did you see that tape? I mean, Nora read it like it was a landslide in Bangladesh. I mean, just the gravity of Nora guacamole. Amazing. Okay, question 2. Build-A-Bear, which you may remember if you had small kids at one point, has just released a line of drunken, raunchy adult dressed in nothing but boxers and devil horns. So the company has a name for this new collection. Is it A, After Dark, B, My Den or Yours, or C, Bear Tween the Sheets?
I'm gonna say My Den or Yours, B.
I'm sorry. Doctor, I didn't hear what you said.
He said B.
I can change my answer.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The judges, and I answer to a higher authority here. I'm merely a cog in a machine. Are saying that you hit it early, and so it goes by default to the judge.
Oh.
My apologies for that.
Really?
That's what they're saying. Look, this is Justin Wells at work.
Okay.
It's not me. So what is it, Judge?
So like, have you always been big into video games, or like did you get big into video games when you're like the older? So have you always been big into video games since you were like a little kid? Nice. I know you befriended a dog.
We're gonna go to the tape, and you'll be judged by the video. Here it is.
Build-A-Bear sets up an adult
That's a
site,
shame.
and I'm not kidding, that unveils an after
Ah,
dark
nice catch.
collection of bears. Okay, these Valentine edition tarted up stuffed bears come in little sexy outfits, complete with champagne bottles. But the most disturbing feature is when you pass the cursor
What's up?
over
You're
these
breaking up a
after
little
dark
bit.
bears, their clothes disappear.
All right, so Judge Janine, our judges are saying that on some deeper moral level, you won because you showed restraint.
More wood?
Technically, you lost, so you have 0 points along with others.
Yeah, I would try some food too. I'm gonna.
Just picture the French judge at the ice
Yeah, she got
skating
locks.
competition at the Winter Olympics. That's what we're dealing with here. Question 3. A security guard at a museum in Russia has been suspended after he used a pen to draw what on an avant-garde painting of 3 faceless subjects? Was it A, lips? Was it B, earlobes? Was it C, eyes? Doctor.
Lips. A.
You believe it was lips. Now, I'm not saying
Right.
that's right, but this is revealing. Let's see if you're right.
He was so bored, he took a pen and then he drew eyes on the faceless figures in this painting that is valued at more than $1 million. It happened in Russia. Look, he's now being fired,
Okay, so it
and
was eyes,
restoration
not
work is under
lips.
pressure.
Well, let's consider that a Rorschach block.
Oh my God.
You're for lips. Okay,
I'm
perfect.
doing lips, Tucker. I'm sorry.
So we're 0 -1. I'm not a math guy. We're on to question 4.
Okay.
It concerns the new mayor of New York City, Eric Adams. Now, he is a healthy eater, talks a lot about what a healthy guy he is. At a recent press conference, Mayor Adams said that heroin addiction is no different from being hooked on which food? A, cheese, B, onion rings, or C, bacon? Doctor.
Cheese.
You believe it's cheese. And as a physician, you're saying cheese. All right, roll tape.
Food is addictive. You take someone hooked on heroin, put them in one room, and someone hooked on cheese, put them in another room, and you take it away. I challenge you to tell me the person that's hooked on heroin and who's hooked on cheese.
Wow, nice, very good. So, heroin and cheese.
Because it's fat and it causes you to have a dopamine surge. All the chemicals in the brain are
fat and bacon?
That's another possibility.
Although homeless people are strung out on camembert. I mean,
That's not a second question. Cheese is purely addictive. You're absolutely right. The mayor's a genius.
Final question. Sudden death. We saved the weirdest for last. This story is from Hudson, Ohio. The mayor of Hudson, Ohio, just objected to a proposal that would have allowed ice fishing. The mayor said ice fishing is dangerous because it leads to what? A, drunken fistfights, B, illegal gambling, or C, prostitution? Judge.
Prostitution.
Okay, before we go to the tape, let me just ask you, how could ice fishing, where are you from anyway? Prostitution?
Yeah, well,
it's ice fishing.
Well, I hear this guy didn't quit right after it. Here's the thing, he thinks people go ice fishing, then they gotta warm up, so they bring the hookers over there.
No, wait a minute.
That is so dark.
I'm voting for the drunken fistfights because you're there at the ice, you bring some brandy to warm up.
Yeah, you warm up for the hooker. Come on.
Okay, well, let's see what the answer is. Roll tape, please.
If you open this up to ice fishing, well, on the surface it sounds good. Then what happens next year? Does someone come back and say, I want an ice shanty? then that leads to another problem. Prostitution.
Whoa! Whoa!
Amazing. Judge, you know more about ice fishing than any of us ever would have. And you win. That is my
Justin Trudeau is involved in that, right?
Yeah.
He is. And by the way, for your victory, you get a Justin Trudeau shirt, and Doctor will be sending you one anyway.
Oh, great.
I think you should have one.
Alright, man. Sounds good.
Thank you very much.
Just getting a little bit of reward and heading back.
Yes, thank you. We love you.
We'll be right back.
Bye. Congratulations. You got it.
I don't make anything else? Or... sorry, what was it? What else you want to get?
The Supreme Court. Alexander Hamilton called it the least dangerous branch. Its justices were to uphold
I can get into the food if you want. I mean...
above politics. Now, that legacy is being tarnished by secret money from liberals. The president and the Senate were bankrolled by Aradona Advisors Network, a record amount of dark money, over $1 billion, put them in office. So they'll put up an Aradona judge, a liberal
thanks, man.
activist, a Biden rubber stamp, a huge sum, a huge payback.
Thanks.
One of my favorite supplements is
I'll put it in the
Turmeric
thing.
helps with healthy joints and
I'll put it in the box.
inflammation support. Unlike regular turmeric supplements, Chenal
For me.
superior absorption helps me
Thanks,
get the
man.
full benefits of turmeric. The brand I
Do you need me, or you good?
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell. Years ago, when
Alright.
I invented My Pillow, I was faced with every adversity you could think of. No retailers wanted to sell My Pillow. That's come full circle. Vendors took advantage of me, and I was copied
Nice.
by China. Well, by the grace of God, I was able to get through all that and learn from it. I have a passion to help other U.S. entrepreneurs, and that's why I created my new platform, MyStore.com. We have hundreds of products from amazing entrepreneurs, and to celebrate, I'm going to put My Pillows on MyStore.com right now. You can get my standard My Pillows regularly $69.98, now only $19.98 with your promo code. Or you can get my standard queen size, regularly $79.98, now only $29.98. Or you can get my premium king size, regularly $89.98, now only $34.98. So go to mystore.com and use that promo code on your screen to get huge discounts on all My Store products.
What you using?
God bless.
It's so easy to say, well, I guess this is what getting older feels like. And it's so easy to put things off until tomorrow because of
Nice, man.
pains. A while ago, I just wasn't enjoying life like I used to. I was slowing down. I was experiencing knee and shoulder pain. But I chose not to give up. Is pain slowing you down? You still have so much life to live. Get your life back. Do what I did and take control of your pain with Relief Factor. Relief Factor is 100% drug-free. It was created by doctors whose patients were suffering with pain, and it's backed by scientific research. Join me and hundreds of thousands of others and get
Alright,
your
I'm gonna,
free quick start for only $19.95. Just call 800-4RELIEF or go to relieffactor.com. You don't need to move a mountain to feel relief.
I'm gonna guard the
You just have to
place.
decide that now is the time to take control. Call 800-4RELIEF or visit relieffactor.com. Feel the difference with Relief Factor.
From executive producer Doris Kearns Goodwin.
At the heart is the story of Abraham Lincoln's own
Damn.
Let this stand. We
I
might as well
died,
say
fuck.
goodbye to the whole thing.
The History Channel documentary event, Abraham Lincoln. Check your local listings only on the History Channel.
Yeah, I actually want to like destroy the house or anything.
When you can't watch, listen. Get the latest news, business, and news headlines on SiriusXM. Anytime, anywhere. Fox News Audio on SiriusXM. America is listening.
Cowardly dictator Justin Trudeau is trying to rule Canadians with an iron fist and failing miserably. The great one, Mark Levin, Ted Cruz, Kevin McCarthy, they break it all down on Hannity.
Thousands of years ago, even if you were sitting at the top, you really couldn't count on support. It took centuries for office seating to evolve,
Man.
but there were some major holes in the design. Then people were inspired to do away with office chairs completely. Yeah, that didn't work. In 2020 came the breakthrough the world has been waiting for. The first ever XHMT heat and massage chair by X-Chair. X-Chair just made history's most comfortable work chair even better by integrating heat and massage into our patented dynamic variable lumbar support. Waves of glorious massage that wake up tired muscles. Yes, soothing heat.
Yeah, I'm
takes
like
away
completely
daily
lost.
tension. You
I have no idea the house is
the
now.
all-new XHMT massage chair by X-Chair. The future feels good.
Actually, I could. Again, I mean.
Ultimate work chair with the one and only XHMT by X-Chair. Use the code on your screen and get $100 off plus a free footrest.
This
Pretty
past
funny,
year,
man.
we've all let ourselves go a little. But now it's time for everyone to step up their game. With Wolf and Shepherd. Wolf and Shepherds look great with full-grain Italian leather and classic styling. But they're my go-to shoes because of how they feel. Cushy, light, super comfortable. Okay, guys, let's get to work.
For generations, we imagined that the real problem with our infrastructure in this country was that the roads had potholes and the bridges were falling apart. It was Pete Buttigieg of McKinsey & Co., one of the first to note, no, the real problem with our roads and our bridges in this country is they're racist. Here he was in November.
I'm still surprised that some people were surprised when I pointed to the fact that if a highway was built for the purpose of dividing a white and black neighborhood, or if an underpass was constructed such that a bus carrying mostly black and Puerto Rican kids
I'm sorry, man.
to the beach, or that would have been, in New York was designed too low for it to pass by, but that obviously reflects racism that went into those design choices.
There's a shrinking race of those. It's like, this little crevice, and I got like, oh, lost.
But we did want to know what his record on infrastructure was while mayor of South Bend, Indiana. Well, there's a website called Real News Michiana. And it turns out, according to their reporting, Buttigieg does not have a very good track record when it comes to fixing roads. His so-called Keystone Traffic Initiative that he put into place as mayor of South Bend reportedly led to the death of an 11-year-old boy. That initiative deactivated a non-essential traffic light, and the boy was struck by a truck. Casey Hendrickson is the host of The Burning Truth in South Bend, Indiana, and we're happy to have him join us tonight. Casey, thanks so much for coming on. And I wish we talked to you earlier before Joe Biden made this guy in charge of all of our infrastructure, but what kind of a job did he do running the
Okay, I'm finally back.
Well, first of all, I would like to say that we're not going to apologize for him because I tried to warn everybody about this. When he was being considered for ambassador to China, that made sense, Tucker. But when he was made the transportation secretary, I think we laughed collectively in my studio for about an hour because he has zero success in infrastructure planning in South Bend at all. Everything he touched that dealt with transportation was a miserable failure, including Smart Streets, which got Tristan killed. And he was warned about that. He was told that there were serious issues with there being no lights and people going to that bus depot at 7 in the morning. It doesn't get light until around 8 o'clock in South Bend in wintertime, so you can't see children crossing the street. And people have been hit at these roundabouts, especially in front of the hospital, for a long time. This is supposed to be the pedestrian-friendly...
Dying by these, like, stinking, skeleton guys. I was at the house for a second, and then I got, like, completely bamboozled.
Did he make the roads less racist? Though? He obviously made them more dangerous, but did they become more equity-oriented as mayor?
Well, I suppose that's a great question. He's increased people's commute by about 13 minutes or so, and I would say he probably made it more racist considering the demographics surrounding downtown South Bend, Tucker, because what he did is he effectively increased response time from first responders. And there's some high-crime areas around there that would primarily affect minorities in South Bend, and he's actually made it a lot worse for them to get aid from first responders than before.
Wait, you're telling me that a guy from McKinsey spends all his time yammering about how much he loves black people, but then actually hurts them when he has a chance?
Go figure. Who knew? It's weird. Here's the thing. Pete Buttigieg and his party have been talking about how South Bend has been systemically racist for as long as I've been here. There hasn't been a Republican mayor since before I was born. The South Bend Common Council is dominated by Democrats. If South Bend is a systemically racist city, it is because the Democratic Party made it that way.
You know, they used to say that about Montgomery, Alabama, too, and they were right. I sure appreciate your coming on, Casey. Thank you so much. And again, my apologies for not talking to you earlier. It would have been helpful.
No, I appreciate the time. Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.
In an all-new episode of Tucker Carlson Originals.
George Soros is a billionaire currency trader who has spent decades waging a kind of war.
I know, right?
Unlikely country is fighting
happened to me like so many times already.
Watch as Tucker goes one-on-one with Prime Minister Viktor Orban and exposes the truth behind the left's globalist
Damn.
ideals.
Since Butterscummy.
Success is a challenge to their worldview.
Tucker Carlson Originals, Hungry vs. Soros, streaming now exclusively on Fox Nation. Sign up today.
Do you know which investment may be poised to double in price? Stocks, real estate,
It's awesome, man.
none of the above. It's
Oh, yeah.
silver. With the price this low, if silver just returns to its all-time high, that's over a 100% increase from current levels. Call now for this free report. Record high silver ahead. See which indicators tell us the price of silver may be set to double, and why these experts love silver.
If I could only invest in one thing, it'd be silver. It's in short supply. This is one of the greatest investments you can have right now.
If you bought silver in the past, hang on to it. It's going higher.
I love silver. Call Deer Capital now to get your free report, Record High Silver Ahead. When you call, ask how you can get up to $1,000, $2,000, even $5,000 in bonus silver with a qualified purchase. Call 800-960-3100. 800-960-3100. 800-960-3100.
Fun stuff goes into your vehicle every season of the year. But so does some really messy stuff. You need complete year-round protection, like laser-measured cargo liners from WeatherTech, or the bump step to protect your bumper, and laser-measured floor liners that keep the carpet looking new, while the cup foam keeps your phone secure.
Have you said you found like another portal, right? Or
American-made products at WeatherTech.com.
This is a keepsake frame. This is
it's a bummer.
photo from my wedding. I'm Adam Weiss, founder and CEO of Keepsake. If you're anything like me, you've probably got 7,000 photos on your phone. And
Oh yeah, totally.
the moments that really matter most.
Have you ever felt like the I think it's like the dragon thing, the nether dragon, whatever it's called?
Frame and shipped to your doorstep. So if you've got a special photo on your phone, install the free
I never actually got to that point.
Love a chance to frame it for you.
Hi, I'm Selene. I like to work in the garden, but sometimes it gets the best of me. I'm getting older, and I know I don't get enough fruits and
Really?
vegetables.
What volume's your favorite?
Who does? And especially now they want you to take
Nice.
how many servings? 5, 6, 7 a day? And it's like, there's no way I can do that. But your body needs
Oh yeah.
vegetables.
Down for that.
Healthy. Keep your brain function healthy. So I found out about Balance of Nature, and I've been pleasantly surprised.
Alright.
It makes me feel good. It gives me energy. It helps me to get the fruits and vegetables that are needed. And it's just easy to take. I don't have to think about it. It helps me to do what I need to do. It's amazing.
Start your journey with the best fruit and vegetable product. Call 1-800-246-8751 or go to balanceofnature.com. And don't forget to get 35% off your first order as a preferred customer by using discount code FOXNEWS.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, CEO of MyPillow. Retailers, shopping channels, and now even banks have tried to cancel myself and MyPillow. Well, during these times, your support has meant everything to us. So my employees and I want to personally thank each and every one of you by passing the savings directly on to you. We're selling the best products ever for the best prices ever. For example, we have my standard size MyPillow, regularly $69.98. Now only $19.98 with your
So which bottom did you find?
Or you can get custom fit with my premium queen size MyPillows, regularly
So what bottom did you find again?
now just $29.98. Or my king size regular
I'm in the middle of it right now, like getting pieces from the house.
So go to mypillow.com now and use the promo code on your screen or call the 1-800 number.
Okay, yeah, I got this stuff. I got everything except like the stove. Do you want me to get the stove or?
Right now, I'm going to include
Alright.
a free gift with your purchase.
Gotcha.
Thank you and God bless.
Before I lost the weight, I definitely wasn't feeling like myself. Mentally, it was a difficult time for me.
The picture showed this huge guy, and I'm like, oh my God, is that me?
Having to ask for seatbelt extenders. That's pretty embarrassing.
Now's the time for you to try Nutrisystem with food that is new for 2022.
It's hard to even believe this food could help you lose weight.
You jump on the scale and you're like, yes!
Nutrisystem follows a high-protein, low-glycemic approach that keeps your blood sugar steady so you feel full as you lose the weight. And wait till you try new premium meals with up to 30 grams of protein.
And that's not all that's new. New restaurant favorites are my favorites.
I love the toasted raviolis.
Get meals and snacks delivered free with a money-back guarantee. I look at pictures now and I'll go, you look good. Act now and get 50% off all plans.
I've lost 127 pounds. 40 pounds. 47 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Go online or call 888-913-SIZE to get 50% off all plans.
Before we go tonight, we want to address an ongoing controversy. There has been some outrage in the final exam community over Dr. Siegel's buzz-in tonight. Did he buzz early or not? Well, we've consulted our judges, our accountants, Arthur Anderson, and NASA. We have this video.
So like other like side of the road, or
see bear between the sheets.
are you are there in the like the other side of the road, or like where are you?
I'm not sure that's the right take, but you're gonna have to trust us on this one. Dr. Siegel buzz. Take our word for it. We're like Justin Trudeau. We're charged now. Speaking of Justin Trudeau, tomorrow a new precedent has been set in Canada. If the government doesn't like your political opinions, they can just seize your bank account. What does this mean for the West financial system? It means something, that's for sure. In the meantime, we are out of time. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8 and every weeknight. The show that's been sworn enemy, flying from possibly smugness and especially groupthink. Have the best day with the ones you love. Here's the great Sean Hannity.
All right, Ed Tucker, and thank you. Great show. Welcome to Hannity. Tonight, as Canada's Freedom Convoy rolls on, the media mob, they're now doxing, harassing, threatening Americans who donated money to the peaceful protesters in the convoy standing up for freedom. So much for the cause of freedom, right? Imagine if conservatives did this to the donors of, say, Antifa or the group BLM. Now, meanwhile, an activist in the United States, get this, tried to shoot and kill a Kentucky mayoral candidate, walked right into the office, started firing. He was just bailed out of jail after his $100,000 bond was posted by the group Black Lives Matter, and yet the media mob can't even be bothered to cover that story at all. That's really keeping us all safe and secure. Remember the summer of 2020, if it taught us anything, violence is totally okay with the left so long as your politics align with theirs. That right there, they were calling mostly peaceful. Right behind them is a big fire. We'll have a lot more coming up. Also, the great one, Mark Levin tonight. First, Hillary Clinton smells blood in the water while Joe Biden is clearly ailing.
Hey, I'm not sure how much more I can play, man. My like wrist didn't bother me, cause like I injured it a while back and like it's starting to hurt.
Hillary is one of the most corrupt.
I'm not sure how much more I can play. Like my wrist is starting to bother me. I injured it like a while back and like it's starting to like hurt again.
According to a recent filing by the special prosecutor John Durham, a lawyer, a smart lawyer, a well-respected lawyer.
Yeah, of course. I got the footage. I just like like it's you can't like upload it to like Fosso. I already tried to. I had to like upload to YouTube first and like up and then Fosso. So.
Trump Tower, Donald Trump's Central Park West apartment building, and the executive office of the President of the United States.